Welcome back. We're here to cover the Divine Masculine Energy update. Yes, we are moving into a brand new chapter. We do have the Divine Masculine coming through the gate this week, really feeling very intentional about what they wish to manifest. And this is something of a hot topic in their life. It's very bold, it's very visionary, and they are really in that mix of really deciphering what those subjects are. For some of them, they have been feeling extremely frustrated that there has actually been a direct delay. Now, I do think that could have been because of our retrogrades, our eclipses, and this brand new awakening happening inside of them. And they're really looking at the alchemy inside of this. It can be 1 to 2 weeks that they are working through this. And this can be because we are having this cosmic reset. We are having this frequency inside ourselves. We're at a very individual level. We're recharging. We're redirecting our energy of what we want to now co-create, like it is a new lunar cycle. And really in the mix of that being, what do I want to entangle myself in? And I do think this is a very powerful time for the Divine Masculine. I think there's a lot of reflection where they are going to the past. And again, I do think a lot of things were on the back burner. There was a lot of cosmic healing around the frequency of their love life, of their personal values, of where they felt they had maybe given to another and not to themselves, and not for what they actually wanted. There was these delays and they're reflecting upon that, but now they're in, again, even in the heart space, we're looking at this daydream indecision, and it's a 7 energy relating to love, relationships, contracts, all of those things. And there's a lot of green, and the green energy really, in a sense, can link to Chiron. We had the Virgo eclipse, the higher heart chakra, does link to Mercury and Chiron. And there has been this healing, what was maybe put on the back burner, what was a deep reflective stage, what was given, what was not, all of those kind of decodings they were doing. I feel, again, I just keep getting 2 weeks, and more than likely it could be because of planets going direct. I just get this feeling that it's almost like they know the intention, they're moving into the vortex, they're making decisions, they're making movements, but they're going to have patience with this. With this process. It's not that things aren't moving forward, it is. And they very much are in that dynamic of feeling, this is what I want. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly where I'm going, how to get about it, how to go about it. It's almost like this reward is going to be coming for them. They did feel around tribe and family. They might have had a breather. And again, I feel as though there could have been a time where they were quite internalizing things, reflecting, deep nostalgia. For some of them, it might be that they're wanting to come to your home. It might be they're considering a home with you. Others, again, it's, wanting to just have a breather, wanting to have a breather to be able to really center themselves and earth themselves in. But they also feel, even if they are patient, especially if there are some dynamics, this breather they're taking, I see this moving in a very Jupiter frequency. It's like, right, it could be a slight pause, it could be a redirection of plans, but they're really going to have their celebration here. And the hard work that they've put in over the last few months, even though they might have been feeling, oh God, they were their own worst enemy, this card kept coming out. I think they're having this kind of different perspective now, having a bit more faith in themselves and saying, no, a lot of people were experiencing this. A lot of people were experiencing setbacks. And so the dynamic between, okay, do I feel bad about the fact that this has taken ever so long, or were there physical reasons this was taking so long? I'm hearing the term we reap what we sow, and they understand the principle of divine timing, and they feel it's now. They feel it's now that they need to set these intentions, even with the situations that have really served their purpose. The things that they're not loving, they're moving away from. The things that they're not desiring, they're moving away from. Sometimes cross wires still can occur. And they're saying, please don't misunderstand my vibration at this point in time. I'm working through a lot of old situations and clearing the deck, and I am in that manifestation energy, and I'm very much moving forward with life. And I know we're going to have that movement. Jupiter energy also can be to do with marriage, can be to do with the bigger picture, to do with spiritual beliefs and value systems. They're very much been reassessing those. Okay, they're wanting to bind. Sometimes there can be a sadness, and it depends on the person's circumstance. Now, if there was a circumstance, we get the 8 energy. We did have the card of Pluto jump out of the deck. Now, why am I referencing this? The 8th house and, 8, the infinity symbol. I do see the divine masculine and feminine on this card, and it's a painting, it's a work of art, it's dedicated effort that they're desiring to put into it, especially understanding that the ceiling is, it's like a glass ceiling and breaking a glass ceiling, and knowing that this connection has been quite infinite, and knowing that when we work with people that desire the best for us, that want to work with us, we're actually going, throat chakra, we're going to go the distance. A physical footing and a foundation has been rectified within the connection and the dynamic of the divine feminine and masculine. I feel that, again, I'm seeing the sun coming down on the divine feminine's face. And it does appear to be that the direction, and it's almost this inner knowing, this complete inner knowing of where it's going, is actually quite positive. It's like huge certainty, I feel, of a wave cropping over divine masculine. I do feel they're going to be quite forthright and a leader in their own right. We do see the card on the foundation here with them in a very Mercury sense, which is actions, words, power, being that Leo king that they're needing to be within their life. And they're holding a scribe, and I feel there is a lot of healing in their heart chakra to do with their power and their control. And look, there could be some circumstances that they did need to clear. This could have been anything down to mess associated to separating from a job, separating from a physical relationship, financial entanglements that they had. I feel that there could be paperwork involved, there could be documents. These delays may be now showing results as we're moving into the first week of this month. I feel that they're having to be very patient with this, because it's really like this feeling of they're wanting to get a move on. I want to get a move on. I want to just get this paperwork over and done with. Whatever they're finalising, it's like they're over. They're very much over. It's like, look, just where do I sign? What do I do? What do you need? It's very chop. It's very, I just want to cut this out. Can we just get to the point of this? I need to move forward. I have things to do. It's like almost feeling like you're being late for a destination. It's not necessarily a final destination, but it's like, right, I'm late for this destination. I just need this rubbish over and done with. I need this dealt with. I need it tucked away, compartmentalized. There's no going back. Yeah. Okay, that they're not even held up by, does this person have the best intent for me? Have they done the right thing? They're being very selective of who they let into their aura. They also totally understand at this point, circumstances they were entangled with was very much permission-based. And this power that's coming through for them is a very positive thing, because now they're in this self-awareness that they're choosing to do things. That they're not a victim of the circumstance. It's a choice of how we directly show up and respond to it. So where before maybe they felt that a karmic had a one-up over them, I don't feel they're viewing it in this way. And for some, especially depending on where they are in their awakening, this could be quite bold. This could be quite, wow, why was I thinking all this time I was stuck? This person is really allowing this to control, and they're realizing what needs to let go. Because in order to have this physical change in their outcome, it's like some karmic lesson they've learned, and they're going to be able to share this with individuals around them. It's because it's changed them, it's changing everyone around them. And this can be some very hard karmic lessons for individuals, which inadvertently will actually upgrade them. But definitely, I see divine masculine in the mix, here leading the way, knowing exactly what they want and feeling very determined to get this. And I excuse the terminology. This is the kind of frequency that they're showing me. And it's like, get this junk out the way. I just want to move forward. It's very detached. It's very detached. It knows where it's going. Divine feminine, you guys in the mix might be feeling this has absolutely no context to you. And very much what they're focused on is you. It's almost that these circumstances, in a sense, it's like, okay, I'm manifesting my new beginning, and I've got the power. I need to change this. I need to move that. They're knowing where they're going to, oh, what would the word be? Reconstruct their building and their life with people, places, and things. And to them, it's not that there's a huge attention of focus here. It's like they're rushing through this homework to get it done, to get out of Dodge and to move forward. Some individuals around them may feel, God, they're quite detached. Wow, they're quite cutting. They're making sudden changes. Move, shake energy. The fives, big changes. They ask for it, they're co-creating it. They're on the up and up, baby. And they're choosing to have an ally by their side that is their best friend. And that is the divine feminine. Take care, and I'll see you next week. If you do want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe. Check out our blog posts, because we do try to give you some updates about the energy week by week, about what is coming through. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Take care, beautifuls, and I wish you the best.